Together in Electric Dreams by Human League on Hoxton Radio. Nice little ditty, isn't it, Ian?
Yeah, lovely.
Lovely little ditty. Hello. Ditty rhymes with a rude word.
Yep, which we will not be saying
Titty.
2 rude words.
Well, titty. What's the other one?
Well, I'm not gonna say it.
like shit. Okay.
Yeah.
On Hoxton Radio, Ian.
Yep.
What's going on?
Well, yesterday I watched football with a dear friend.
Friend.
Liverpool playing, who is it? Liverpool playing Everton, so big derby match.
Yeah, big time, yeah.
My dear friend Zach, he's very...
Stop saying dear friend, it sounds really weird.
He's very passionate about Liverpool.
Yes. Aren't we all?
He was getting so into it. He was
That's
like...
annoying.
He was like, oh, like every time something bad happened.
This happened though when... So I just quickly break the story. This happened when we watched... Was it England?
England, when they lost to Iceland.
They lost to Iceland. Think of that. As if they even have a football team in Iceland. It's just so stupid. And anyway, I was watching this and I knew I shouldn't have gone round there to watch it because I knew I would have found it really boring. And I did find it boring. And it was Zach and Nassi sitting there like punching the air and stuff and annoyed. And Zach, at the end of the match when England lost, went and sat in his room for about half an hour with his head in his hands, not moving.
And then he said, because I brought it up to him, he was like, and I was doing press-ups to like calm myself down.
Jesus Christ. Like he's got too much testosterone, he doesn't know what to do with it.
So anyway.
So this is him.
Similar things happened.
Yeah, I can imagine.
So it was 2-2 in like the 85th minute. If you know about football, which George doesn't, there's
not interested.
90 minutes in a match.
I know there's 90 minutes in a match, for God's sake.
All right, well, very close to the end. Liverpool scored to make it 3-2.
Exciting.
Zach was so happy, he ran along.
Took his shirt off?
He skidded along the floor, like on his knees.
Right, like a 5-year-old.
Yeah, like
a school disco, yeah.
And he was like so happy. But then there's all this new VAR technology. You heard about this? I can't remember what it stands for, but it's like basically they review things.
Oh, okay, right, yeah. Yeah, someone told me it makes it more boring.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
So like the player who passed it to the player who scored, it was something like his thumb was offside.
How do they know that?
Because they like reviewed it for like 5 minutes.
That's such a funny idea in slow motion. You just see like the line and the thumb just going across the line.
It was so stupid. And the goal was disallowed.
Oh, for God's sake.
And Zach was so upset.
It should be the body, not the thumb.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
pathetic.
It was pathetic. And
thumb.
And so Zach went from like sliding along the floor to like going to the toilet.
In one move.
Yeah. I didn't know what he was doing. He was like sobbing in the toilet.
He was actually crying?
I don't think he was, but he was like so annoyed.
Oh, God.
Then after that, we went to Westfield.
Right. Again, I wasn't invited to any of this. By the way. Go on. You went to Westfield?
Yeah. And Zach was like, I think I might have to buy myself some trainers to cheer myself
For
up.
God's sake. This is like a conversation you would have with a 10-year-old boy. Okay. Yeah. So did he buy some new trainers?
He did.
Great. Well, that's that, bless you. That's that comedy show money, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's what you get for that. New trainers whenever you want.
New trainers whenever you want.
I can't buy new trainers whenever I want.
No, but he was like saying like, it'll be good because I can like go home and just like look at them, like to take my mind off.
I don't get as passionate about anything.
Yeah.
Let alone, yeah. Idiot. Let alone like one game of football. Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, I'm not even a Liverpool fan. Hell, I don't like them at all. But
Hello.
I thought that it was a stupid decision.
Yeah, it's really dumb. It's really dumb. I don't understand that.
Yeah.
Is Patrick support any of them?
He supports Man U, same as me.
So he wasn't that bothered either?
No, but he agreed it was a stupid decision.
Vere
is ruining the game. The game is gone.
So it's like cameras right up on, is it? What is it?
Well, it's kind of like, have you ever watched tennis?
No.
All right. It's sort of like...
But the viewer at home might have, the listener.
If there's ever a decision that's like debatable...
Okay.
They'll like review it in slow motion.
Okay.
Or like pause it on like, with this particular incident... It was like the screen froze exactly when the ball was played to this player.
Right.
To see if like any part of his body was offside.
And so this is, they do this every time now?
Well, they do it very often when there's a goal.
Oh, it's quite boring, isn't it?
Yeah. Sometimes it lasts like an extra 15, 20 minutes.
Oh, God.
Because of some
Why do they do that? I'm intrigued because does it make the game any more? Surely it doesn't make the game any more interesting.
I think they're saying like they want to get rid of unfair decisions, but it just makes a load of new kinds of unfair decision.
But there's a difference between that, someone's thumb being offside, because I bet even was it Everton they were against?
Yeah.
I bet even the Everton supporters weren't like, that should be disallowed because his thumb was over.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But there's a difference between that and then like, what's that really famous one?
What, the hand of God?
Yeah, the hand of God, Maradona.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's
there's a difference,
like
isn't there?
Prime example. Or like if someone shoots and the ball goes over the line, but the ref didn't see it go over the line, then in the past it just wouldn't have been a goal. But now, like, it will.
Yeah.
So I suppose that's good, but like...
But it stops like, it would have stopped like the Maradona thing happening.
Yeah.
Right, that's good. Mm-hmm. But yeah, there's yes. I didn't know that was true. If the ball goes in the goal, but the referee doesn't see
used
it.
to be true.
That's really funny.
If it's like, no, because sometimes...
Someone should distract the referee while the...
Yeah. No, there's been examples of like this really crap keeper. I think it was Man U actually against Tottenham, and the Tottenham player like kicked the ball from the halfway line. It went past the keeper in the goal, and he like swiped it out.
Right.
And the ref didn't realise it went over the line, so it just didn't count as a goal.
That's so stupid, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's so stupid. Mm-hmm. But now we have that.
Yeah.
Technology, thank God.
And it's causing a lot of controversy. And loads of commentators are being like, the game is gone and stuff like that.
Yeah, but they'll probably say that about anything.
Now.
What just happened there?
Terrifying. I think I accidentally touched.
Ian just lost a foot of height. It was really weird.
My foot pressed against the chair.
What was quite funny as well is he looked really surprised it had happened.
It was scary.
Yeah. So, right now? Is this like a comedy thing? Thank God that we have this visually. You can see that, so people can just see the moment it dropped. The drop moment.
Slow
now Ian's remembered that the cameras are on, just looking at himself now. I saw that. I saw you just looking in the... God's
I can't
sake.
see myself
You're
very
doing that
clearly.
like thing you do in photos where you just stop moving your face and just do like that.
No, I'm doing that because I don't want to blink and stuff like that.
I think you think it's your best angle or something.
So what?
It is that. I knew it was that.
Well, so what if it is that?
It's fine. It's just every photo of you ends up being like...
Well, I'm not doing that. That's ridiculous.
Something like that. But sorry, any of this is... Actually, this clip will probably be online, so go to georgevere.com/Hoxton if you want to see the funny face I was pulling of Ian. Before we move on, what was the other thing we were going to talk about?
Bin Laden.
Osama bin Laden. Now, he hasn't been in the news for some time. Let's bring back bin Laden. I think the point we're making is that we think he was good. No, not.
No, he was bad.
He was a misunderstood gentle giant.
According to Diane Abbott.
Who knows about nothing. Yeah. Right, go
on. No. So there was a girl on
Barmy
Instagram.
Corbyn and Nutty Abbott.
There's a girl on Instagram and Twitter.
Yes.
Making the rounds because she claimed she was a daughter of bin Laden.
He had a few, didn't he?
Yeah.
Kids.
And it just came out of nowhere, and she's like an influencer. And
what was her surname? Bin Laden?
I don't know. She didn't have her surname.
If it was bin Laden, that might be.
Yeah. Might be evidence. But she did actually look like him.
Oh, for God's sake, I bet she didn't.
No, she did a bit.
Okay.
But I think it has been debunked now.
Okay.
But yeah, loads of people, there was an article about it and everything. I mean, I'm not actually 100% sure if it has been debunked.
Okay.
So that'd be interesting.
Maybe we can find out by the end of the show.
Yeah.
We'll find that out. We'll find that out at some point and tell you by the end of the show.
Yeah.
So what's your point about that? It's good or bad?
I don't know if it's good or bad. It's just a thing that happens.
It's just news.
But no, she was saying that he was always a good father to her or something.
Yeah, he sounds like a legend, to be honest.
Well, he was from a very rich family, and
rest in peace.
He
did he get dropped in the ocean or something? His body?
I think so. So that people
why did they do that?
Martyr him, whatever.
Farter.
Yes.
Yeah. No. That's really offensive. I apologise to any Bin Laden supporters. No, I'm joking. Did they just drop his whole body in the ocean?
I think so. Or they
going to wash up
burnt
somewhere?
it and threw his ashes in the.
This is really dark, isn't it?
Yeah. Wow.
Or maybe you shouldn't have done all those
I'll
things.
tell you what's darker: 9/11.
Yes, indeed. Maybe too dark to talk about.
Yes. But Wagar.
The thing about 9/11. No. Yeah. No, Wagar detention camps don't exist. Remember? No. Briefly back to the Wagar detention camps. Briefly, and then we'll play a song. That's mental that China were just completely. We were talking about. Sorry, me and Ian were talking about the songs, but maybe we should stop being so anti the Chinese government just in case they're listening.
Yeah.
However, quickly I'll say this, and I'll take it back. It is mental the Wagar Muslims thing. I did watch a documentary about it, and it does seem like they are being brainwashed in a camp.
Right. Okay.
And like, I mean, what's mad is like, there's this like, it's a small world thing when they go round it, and they're all just sitting there with funny costumes on and stuff.
Right.
And everyone's just like, look, this is fine. They're all just learning. They're learning about things around the world. And there was a point where they're all sitting there playing tambourines in a room.
Right.
But I bet you, as soon as the cameras are gone, well, apparently there's a show camp at the front.
Right.
And then behind it, there's the real ones.
Oh, right.
Isn't that insane? You know you're doing something wrong if there's a show camp, right?
Yeah.
And why is, seriously, I do not understand why no one is stopping this happening.
Is it because there's like, it's hard to know exactly what is going on?
Well, there's
China is
reports,
quite secretive.
but there's reports from inside the camps by like journalists who've been imprisoned who've managed to send stuff outside the BBC about
Really?
it and stuff. Yeah,
Right.
letters and stuff and film, bits of film.
Well, I don't know. It seems like we're sleepwalking into a similar situation as World War II.
Okay. Excellent. Well, that's from Ian. And I'd quickly like to say, if the Chinese government are listening, big thumbs up to the camps. Yes.
Well done. What's the president of China called?
The chairman.
No, it's not the chairman anymore.
The president.
It's like Xi Jinping or something like that. Xi Jinping or something like that.
Okay. I don't know why I laughed at that. Yeah. Okay. That's fine. Fine and normal. In a way.
Yep.
Should we move to play that?
Yes.
Okay. Right. Bruce Springsteen, Chasing Wild Horses on Hoxton Radio. Come back after this for more anti-China rhetoric.